EA held their EA Play Live event today when they announced a plethora of information on some new games, the new mode for Battlefield 2042, and other things. Let's quickly go over them. Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. EA had their EA Play Live event, which was supposed to be their E3 event. There was a 2-hour pre-show event that showed trailers and kind of went over some of the events that they have already had during this week leading up to their EA Play Live event. After their 2-hour pre-show, they then went into a 50-minute EA countdown mini event for some reason, where they again repeated the same things you had seen on the 2-hour pre-show in a shorter condensed version. They showed some trailers and they had two hosts kind of just saying nothing. It didn't add anything to a show except an extra 15 minutes of wait time before we actually got to the main event. In my opinion, it was a waste of time for everyone involved. Before we get going, I want to address where I am. Yes, I'm not in my regular setup right now. I probably won't be for the rest of the week. So any videos that you see for the rest of this week most likely will look in this setting. It's also summertime, so why not take it outside? So let's quickly recap EA's event. They opened up with a Codemaster welcome to the EA team. If you're not aware, Codemasters now is part of EA. And they announced a new game called Grid Legends. The best way I can describe this game is a racing game with a really cheesy reality show attached to it. As you can see some of the images of the trailer, you see these people who are supposed to be the characters. These are cringe-worthy actors playing the part of over-the-top racers, and this is going to be part of your story. So as you can see, some of these scenes are going to be the cutscenes, so it's going to have gameplay mixed in with real life actors playing drivers. And as I said, it kind of looks like a cheap reality show tagged onto this game. I feel that Codemasters could have done better by just sticking to their game being just racing, which they're really good at, instead of having to tack on this fluff of a reality show or movie type. Whatever they're trying to do, I don't think it looks good. But this is a game that if you are a Grid fan, you're going to get. Then we move on to Apex Legends. They touted about how huge this game is, how important it is to EA, while of course forgetting about their previous games, Titanfall 1 and 2, which as we know are broken and unplayable. But hey, who cares? Apex Legends makes us tons of money, and that's the only thing that we're going to be focusing on. So in this trailer, they announced the new character, the Seer, along with a new mode called Emergence. This trailer, as you can see, shows the Seer being the best player out of everyone, so all previous characters completely and utterly suck, which I always find funny in this type of trailers because it is kind of diminishing to the characters that already exist in the game, kind of making them look so bad in front of the newcomer. And eventually, I'm sure we're going to be the Seer, looking like trash compared to whatever comes after him. But if you're an Apex Legends fan, you have this new mode called Emergence coming out sometime in August. And if you're interested on seeing more of the Seer, you'll have a Seer gameplay trailer on Monday, July 26th. So you have something to look forward to if you're an Apex Legends fan. After that, we got a better look at Lost in Random. If you're not familiar with this game, I wouldn't blame you. I personally was not familiar with this game until today when I saw the trailer on the 15-minute pre-show that they had. And then, of course, the gameplay trailer that they showed during the actual event. It looks like this is going to be a dice/card game type of game. And the reason why I like this so much because it seems to be a unique take on this game genre that I haven't seen before. The story from the trailer looks appealing. It looks like you will have some dialogue branches that you can choose from, and that I'm assuming will influence the game. And the other cool thing is that they actually using stop animation to make this game. So it's also visually appealing, looks very different than any other games. And I'm looking forward to actually trying out the game, which is rare because I've never been into this kind of games before. If you're interested in the game, like I am, you can look forward to it on September 12th, 2021. And of course, you can do a pre-order and all that. After that, we move on to their new franchise, Knockout City. They announced a season 2. They obviously thank the community and everybody who's been playing this game because supposedly the game is doing great and blah, 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 blah. I personally did not find this game amusing. I haven't played it, just looking at it, I was like, kind of looks like a battle royale. Instead of using guns, you use bows, but everything else kind of looks the same to me. So it's a huge skip for me. But if you're interested on this game and their upcoming season, that's going to be July 27th. Up next, the biggest game, the biggest reveal that we have all been waiting for. Free-to-play game Battlefield 2042. Because let's be honest, this should be a free-to-play game. But they're going to charge $70 for it, and they're going to get away with it because people are going to buy it. Sadly, I will most likely count myself amongst those people, even if I wish I didn't. But I am interested in the game, so I most likely will pay the money. Or maybe if it comes as part of EA Play and EA Play is part of Game Pass, then I might be able to play it without actually having to buy it. Or maybe that free, couple of hours that you get to play before being an EA Play member will satisfy my curiosity. We'll see. And the big reason why this game was on EA Play is because they were supposed to announce a new secret mode that they hadn't talked about before. And the mode is technically a hub that allows you to access other Battlefield games. It's a little more complicated than that, which I'm going to go into more detail on a different video dedicated to just Battlefield 2042 and this mode. The mode is going to be called Battlefield Portal. It was developed by the new studio Ripple Effect, and it actually allows you to combine a bunch of different Battlefield games and create your own experience using the assets of that game. Again, there's a lot more on it, so if you want to hear more about this, go to my other video, which is going to be linked in the description section, or you can see up here somewhere. And last but not least, the big, huge reveal for this event was the long rumor comeback of Dead Space. And now it is 100% confirmed that we're going to get a new Dead Space game. The game show is a quick teaser trailer that shows the monster, like the silhouette of the famous Dead Space monster. And you also get a look of Isaac Clarke's back. He's the main character of the Dead Space series. Now, the big thing on this reveal is that it looks like the game is going to be next-gen only. This game will not be coming to last-gen consoles, meaning that this game is going to be available for PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5. But yeah, so that was EA Play's event. It was, I will say, kind of light on news, kind of like all other events at E3 this year. Were kind of a little light on the news, and that has to do because of COVID-19 and the pandemic that that we have all been through. So it kind of makes sense that this was kind of a light game event. So if I had to give a rating to this show between 3 and 5, I will give it a 3.5. And the reason is because Battlefield Portal was a huge announcement that, again, I'm going to go over on a separate video. The fact that they're announcing Dead Space coming back for next gens was also a huge announcement, kind of expected, but also a surprise. You know what? No, I'll take that back. I'll give it a 2.5. And the only reason is because of those two things. Because, and I will say Lost in Random that I didn't know about and I found out more about. But the other thing is, like, we already know all this. Like Knockout City Season 2, okay. Apex Legends again, well, yeah. And that, I'm sorry to call it, trashy game that Codemasters is going to come out with Grid Legends. But it is what it is. At least we have some new information on upcoming games and something to be excited about. Let me know if you got a chance to watch EA play. Were you excited about any of the announcements? Did you find anything surprising? I would like to know what your reaction was to this event. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos, and thank you very much for watching.